Hi everybody, it's What's Sold Sunday for February 27th through March 5th. And if that sounds interesting to you to see what I sold on eBay and Poshmark, stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Connie and I'm Connie's Country Finds on eBay and Country_Finds on Poshmark. If you're new to this channel, thank you for stopping by. I am a reseller on Poshmark and eBay and sometimes Mercari. And you will find my links to my stores in the description box always below. So this week we are going to do what sold, kind of what I listed, and a couple of things I picked up from the bins today. My husband and I went to the bins. I needed inventory really bad. I was low. So needless to say, I did not list a lot this week. 3 items. And I did a lot of relisting. So I really need an inventory. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you stay tuned. So the way this is going to work today is I'm going to tell you what sold, and then we will put something away. And then I have a couple of orders that I need to pull today as well. And I have some good stuff that you guys might be interested in seeing. So I thank you for joining me. And if you're new to my channel, make sure that you hit the like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Anything helps my channel, and I'm still trying to grow it. So let's go ahead and jump into this so it's not too long. Okay, so the first thing I sold was this Mr. and Mrs. Wonderful keychain, and they both talked. They're brand new, and they sold for $16.10. I thought they were just so cute. I'd had them for probably maybe a year, and I don't remember what I paid for them, maybe like 50 cents or something at a garage sale. So I was glad to see them go out the door for $16.10. So one of the things that we're going to put away that I did get listed this week was this air conditioner cover, and this is listed on eBay for $16.50. So this fits a 25 by 18 by 3.5 indoor air conditioner. It is quilted, and it's gray, and it is washable. And then it also has a drawstring, so you can fit it on your air conditioner just right. And I did pick this up at the Amazon liquidation bin store thing that we went to a few weeks ago. So I'm going to put this away. But like I said, I did not list a whole lot this week because, first of all, I did not feel well this week. And second of all, I just didn't have much to list. And some of the stuff that I have left, I just didn't want to list it. So I did make good sales though, and I have been relisting every day on eBay. And I have been relisting some on Poshmark too. So if you have items ending on eBay, I've been doing it all week and it's been bringing in the sales. I just take those off, delete them, or not delete them, but do a sell similar and relist them. And I also have sales going on in my store this week too. So I will tell you a boo-boo that I made this week. I'm not happy with myself, but we are going to be transparent on this video. So I will get to that boo-boo here in a little bit. All right, so the next thing I sold was this Arizona XLL Super Bowl 2008 pennant, and this sold for $10.99. I picked up a bunch of pennants from a garage sale, and I have like a handful of them left. They slowly go out the door, but this one went out for $10.99. All right, so the next thing I listed was this dog coat, and this is a size large. This also comes from the liquidation bin store, I paid $2 at the liquidation bin store. It is a reversible dog coat, and very cute. It is brand new in its package. So, and that is listed on eBay for $19.99. It is a size large. So put this away. And honestly, that's all I have to put away. So I will show you some things that I picked up from the bins today too. But I do have one more thing that I will show you that sold that I have to ship. So the next thing that sold was this water fountain color changing indoor decor piece. It actually is a water fountain. It's just a little one about this big. And it sold for $13.56. My husband picked that one up. I can't remember where he got that. He did pay $5 for it though. Things that we picked up from the bin store today. We went to the bins, and by luck of the draw, they actually were doing 50% off today, which does not happen very much at our bins. And so everything that we got, I got a whole cart full. I'm only showing you a few pieces here. And it would have been $72, but we only paid like 30 something. So that was pretty awesome. I did pick up this Steve Madden purse. It is very good condition. It has the chain. This is stuff that I will get listed this week, and I will probably have it on eBay and Poshmark. Some of these I do need to clean the inside, but this one's not too bad. But I will get in there and probably try to scrub that out and clean it the best I can. But this is really, really cute. And let's see, it's not adjustable, so you can basically whoops, I hope I'm not hitting my mic, but I think I was. It's a crossbody bag, so it hits my waist. Very, very cute, as you can see that. So I was happy to find that. I was trying to get out of purses, but I did some cleaning this week, so I made more room. So I was kind of happy to find some bags today. All right, so the next thing I sold was this vintage treasure troll doll. She sold for $9.89. I have had this thing probably for 2 years and probably paid like 50 cents, not more than that, for that. So I was very glad to see that go out the door. So that was an interesting sale. I picked up another bag, and this is BOC, Born Concept. Very nice leather bag. This one is in fantastic condition. All the zippers work great on it. And I actually made a quarter in this because I found a quarter. So I made a quarter back, but it's very clean on the inside as well. So I'm not going to have to do much to it. I'll probably just shine it up with some leather cleaner. But the inside is very, very clean. There is like no ink stains or anything in there. So this will be listed on Poshmark and eBay as well. And I don't list my bags for very high because I don't like to hold on to them. I have a lot of bags that just sit, and I even have 2 brand new ones, and they're not going anywhere. So I only have those listed on, no, I have them listed on Poshmark and on eBay. So they're MKF bags, brand spanking new, still in their packages. I bought them brand new. So still haven't sold them. They're gorgeous, especially spring. So if you guys are interested in them, I'll link them down below if you might be interested. If not, that's cool too. All right, so the next thing I sold was this Muffy Vanderbeer 1982, the littlest cowpoke. And that sold for $8.49. I had purchased a bunch of Muffy bears from a gentleman that owns a really small thrift store thing. He cleans out estate sales and stuff like that, and he has his own little store in close to a town from us, and he always has some interesting stuff in there. And I've had these Muffy bears, I think it's been 2 years since we've been over to his place. He's only open 3 days a week, and I totally forget about him. But he sold us the whole box of Muffy bears for $20. So the littlest cowpoke I had left, and I might have one or two, I think, maybe left. I'm not even sure how many Muffies I have left. This could have been the last one, for all I know. But I do like selling bears. I like selling the Muffy bears, and I like selling those other bears. I can't think of the name of them offhand, but they go for me. I mean, they're slow movers, but they go. So, all right. So the next thing I picked up was, this is a Coach. This is by Coach, and it is a tablet cover. And this is in really good condition as well. So I'm not sure what size tablet it holds, but I will end up having that in the listing. It is in a pretty good condition. So that will be listed on eBay and on Poshmark as well. Like I said, I will have this stuff listed this week, if at all possible. The next thing I sold was TheraBreath Mouthwash. It was a set of 2 that I put together, and that sold for $12.15. And then later on in the week, I sold another set for $12.15. I think I have 2 more sets left, and that will be all of them. I bought a total of 24 from a local bargain bin thing that we go to, and those have done me well. So the next thing I picked up from the bins is this. This is the last purse I'll show you guys. This is a Steve Madden. Really nice bag. It's got, you can carry it by the handle, or you can have it crossbody. It is removable here. Now, I do think that the zipper piece is missing off of it, so I just threw this on there. But it is definitely Steve Madden. It says Steve Madden on the thing. And then it also says Steve Madden on the zippers as well. And this one I will open. And this one is clean too, as well. So I was very impressed with how clean they were on the inside. So it has the big zipper, and then it has the little pocket here. Very clean on the inside. And then it has the 2 zippers here, which are pockets as well. So very nice bag. There's that. Very nice bag. All right. So the next thing I sold was this vintage Better Home and Gardens canning cookbook. And this sold for $8.99. This belonged to my mother-in-law, so it did not cost me anything. The next thing I picked up from the bins was, my husband hit the jackpot on garden flags. So I will show you a couple of the flags that I will be listing this week. Here is one with birdhouses and a bird and flowers and a picket fence. These are adorable. Pretty much have some for each season: spring, summer, fall, and winter. So we have that one, and then I'll show you another one. He come up and he's like, "Do you want these?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take them." Here's another one with birdhouses, and it says Home Sweet Home. They're in really good condition. They're very clean, so whoever they came from, they took well care of them. And I'm thinking about listing these for $15.99 a piece with best offer turned on. The next thing I sold was this men's Habit vented fishing shirt for $10.62. This was actually in one of my previous videos. If you guys seen that, you'd seen that I picked that up only just a few weeks ago. And fishing stuff is starting to sell, guys. So if you have fishing shirts hanging around, make sure you get them listed. All right, and I will tell you about my mistake. So a customer ordered a dog thing. I'll show you. I'll get it out and show you. I am so mad at myself for this. I could just spit bullets, honestly. I've had this thing for 2 years. Customer ordered this, and it said it was in box F. Okay. Now, when I redid my inventory out here, I pretty much put down where all my clothing was, but I did not put down where all my hard goods are because it's too lazy. Okay. Simple as that. Okay. So, this is what laziness gets you. So I've had this for about 2 years. It is almost like new. I don't know. It looks like possibly it could have been used at one point, but they bought it for full price, full asking price, and they didn't have any reviews or anything like that. So, you know, they bought it for full price. So it said it was in box F. Okay. So I came out here and I'm looking for this thing. I look in box F and I have a bunch of Christmas stuff in box F. This was nowhere to be found. So I tore that all up over there trying to find this thing. I could not find it. I looked in the house. I could not find it in there. So it was a long day that day. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to look for it tomorrow when I get up. So I got up the next day. I had a hard time sleeping because I was trying to figure out where this thing was. And I'm like, I know I've seen it laying around. And I know, you know. And then I told myself, well, maybe I donated it. Because I donate sometimes just to get rid of some stuff that isn't selling. Like I said, I've had that for 2 years. But I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't donate it. I don't remember donating that. Why would I donate that? So I got up, came out here, tore this up again, could not find it. I looked in every box over there. I could not find. Didn't bother looking on this side, okay? Because all my clothes are over here, right? Right? Mm-hmm. So I went inside and I looked in there and I couldn't find it. And I'm like, okay, maybe I just donated it. So I jumped the gun and I canceled. Well, I got a ding. When you cancel for out of stock or damage, you get a ding. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a ding for this. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel it. That way he can hurry up and find another one if he wants to. So I jumped the gun. Later on in that day, I was grabbing some stuff out of my room in the house to bring out here. And I was relisting some stuff that was in there and to bring out here. And this thing was still on my brain. I'm like, I know I have this thing somewhere. So I look on my eBay, and I'm looking at my SKUs and I'm looking up stuff. And I found 4 other items that were supposed to be in box F. Okay. So I'm like, am I missing a box? So I'm like looking everywhere again for the 3rd time. And come to find out, I must have, when I was bringing stuff out from in there to out here, I must have changed the boxes and didn't put a new number on here, okay, on the box. So, needless to say, the box was right here. It was on this side. Didn't even think about having any hard goods over here. Totally forgot that I put hard goods on this side. And I had moved them from box F to a clear container. And guess where this was? It was in that box, in that container. I kicked myself. I was like, man, I took a ding for nothing. I jumped the gun. I was panicking. I'm like, do you guys ever get that way? I mean, I should not have canceled that quick because he ordered it on Friday. I didn't have to ship it until Monday. So it was Friday night and twice on Saturday that I was looking for this. And I was so frustrated and irritated, and I just wasn't feeling well this week. And I'm like, looks like I have to cancel. And that's what I did. And I took the ding and then I found it. So I messaged my customer and I said, I am so sorry. I canceled the order because I couldn't find it. I was honest with them. I said, I canceled the order because I couldn't find it. If you want it, I will relist it. Just send me an offer for $15. Well, I never heard anything. So either they're mad, they didn't see the email, or what. I don't know. But I feel bad when stuff like that happens. It's not like I want to cancel. You know, I looked up and down for this thing. I just didn't look on this side. So we all make mistakes. Things happen. Things still get lost no matter how organized we try to be. Things still get lost. And I just have to, instead of panicking about it, I just have to take a deep breath and I should have waited until my husband got home and he could have helped me look for it. But I was panicking and I'm like, well, maybe I should cancel so he can hurry up and find one that he wants somewhere else, you know. Got all this stuff going on in your brain. So yeah, I ended up canceling on the poor guy. I did offer him that to him for $15 if he decides that he wants it. But if not, it'll probably sit for another 2 years. So that's my boo-boo this week. That was not fun. All right, so my next thing I sold was this big Dog Hitch cover, Black Lab Dog, for $12.59. Also found that at one of the bargain places that we go to. And I paid, I want to say $4.99 for that. And it just goes on the back of a hitch on a car or a truck. So, and it was a black lab. All right, so the next thing we picked up from the bins was another flag. And this one I will definitely have listed this week because this is an Easter one. And I want to be able to have this available in case anybody wants it for Easter. So it's just a cross with the flowers. Very, very pretty. And none of these, only some of them have brands on them, but most of them, like this one, it does not. So, and there's a couple of them I'm keeping for myself for spring. So that will be listed either for sure by Monday. All right, so the next thing I sold was this Discover Art Teachers Edition, grades 1 through 6, for $16.99. This was a set of 6 softcover books, spiral books, and I got these in a $3 half off bag sale, which would have been $1.50 for a whole bag of books. And so I have hardly nothing into them, and they sold for $16.99. I sold this lot of 2 Leapfrog books for $8.49. Bought these at a garage sale, and I paid $1/4 a piece for those. The next thing I picked up was another flag, and this is another Easter flag. This one looks like this with the flowers on the cross. So this one does not have, I thought there was a tag in there. It does not have a tag either, but they are double-sided, so they are the same on both sides. Like I said, they are in very good condition. Drop my pen. All right, so the next thing I sold was this Elvis movie coins, Loving You and Love Me Tender, and these sold for $10.80. I was trying to remember where I picked these up at because I've had them for a very long time, and I think I might have got them from the guy that does the cleanouts. I think that might be where that came from. Otherwise, I can't remember. But I think that's where they came from. All right, and then I sold Wild Call and Winter Wolf cross stitch for $8. This was listed last week, and it sold. So for $8, that sold for. So I was happy to see that go. I'm glad somebody is going to enjoy that. I don't know if a viewer bought that because I had just listed it last week and it sold this week. So if you're a viewer and you bought it, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so next thing flag I picked up, or my husband actually picked up, was this one. And this one has tulips all over it. So we have a ton of these. I didn't just get all flags. We got flags and purses, and I got some really old books. I picked up a couple of shirts. I got all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. I might do a Thrifty Thursday and do the haul. So if you guys are interested in seeing everything I picked up today, make sure that you like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification if you're interested in seeing that video. So I will probably do that on Thursday. I went thrifting on this past Thursday and found absolutely nothing. Nothing. Not a thing. Which is unusual because I went to my 2 favorite thrift stores and I never walk out of either one of them without something to sell. And I found nothing. And the one thrift store was 50% off, and it was so busy in there. I couldn't even move. They didn't have carts, and I just couldn't concentrate because there were so many people and they didn't have any carts, and I had to leave. So I ended up going to the other thrift store. I'm like, I usually have some good luck over here. Nothing. So I was kind of really bummed because I needed some stuff. And I told my husband today, I says, we have to go to the Ben's today because I need some stuff. All right, so the next thing I sold, and I am so glad these are gone. I have had them probably only a year, and they have been a thorn in my backside ever since. And I will pull them. They're already boxed up, so I will show you a picture. They're on shelf 14. But I already have them boxed up and ready to go. These have been a thorn ever since I picked them up. And I have had people asking about them ever since I listed them. The same questions over and over and over and over again. But I'm sure I got the right box. Yep. They are vintage roller skates. Okay, here is the box. I've already got it all boxed up. Somebody wanted me to take out the insole and measure and give them the measurements and centimeters. And I'm like, I'm not going through all that. It's already boxed up and ready to go. And this is a heavy box. There is, as you can see in the pictures that I'm sharing with you, they come in a heavy wooden box. And they're vintage women's skates, size 7. And I started them when I originally listed them at $189 because they come with everything that you need to take care of these skates, as well as the box. And it's all vintage. So I knew even just the box was going to be worth quite a bit of money, let alone the skates. So they finally went out the door for $109.80. And I am so glad they're gone. We picked these up from a gentleman at a garage sale, and we bought a pair of men's and we bought a pair of women's. I already sold the men's a long time ago, and the women's had this box with it and all that, so I knew it was going to take the right person to come along and buy this. So I am so glad these are gone. So glad. I will set them over there because they have to go in the house. But they are nice roller skates. They were in good condition. So, and he was moving, so he wanted to get rid of them. All right. The next thing I sold was this 1970s vintage Brigitte Hague pottery clay bowl organic leaf design. Now, I found it. I have it right here. It's already pre-packaged. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I will put a picture of it up here for you. I just have to get a box for it. But I found this at one of my favorite thrift stores a few weeks ago, and it's just been sitting in the unlisted pile. And like I said, I was blowing through that this week, or last week, and this was one of the things I had left that I needed to list, because when it comes to breakables, I really drag my feet. And I know, they can be good money, but I just get nervous when I have to ship them. But I know, that I can do it. I just get nervous. But I finally listed this. I've had it for a couple weeks. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this sold for $70. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for this. And it's called Brigitte Hague pottery. She is California or Vermont. I can't remember. I will put it on the screen here and let you guys know when I looked her up. But this was very hard to find, and there's very few pieces on eBay for it, and I could not find this exact piece. So I actually had it listed higher, and the lady come in with an offer for $70, and I paid, I think I paid $5 or $7 for this at our local thrift store. And so I was perfectly happy with $70. So yeah, I was excited about that. Okay, we're almost done here. So the next thing I sold, okay, if you guys have been following my What Sold Sundays, you'll know that my husband and I went to the bins a few weeks ago, and we decided that we were going to have a contest because we couldn't find anything that was worth buying over there. So I was getting frustrated, and I says, you know what? Let's have a contest. Pick out the ugliest thing that you can find in men's, and I will pick out the ugliest thing I can find in women's. I will put them on auction, and whoever sells first, the other one has to buy them dinner. Well, the contest is over, and the winner is my husband. We sold this last night. His Tommy Hilfiger shirt he picked out at the bins. He thought this was ugly, and it sold for the whopping $5. Now, I am surprised that it was paid for because the person did not have any reviews. They must have just was looking for a Tommy Hilfiger shirt on eBay and cruising eBay and found this on auction. But I woke up this morning and they had paid for it. So my husband won. And after we went to the bins today, I took him out to dinner or lunch, and I says, "Where do you want to go?" And he wanted to go to Cracker Barrel, so we went to Cracker Barrel for lunch, and I bought him lunch. So he won the contest. So congratulations to my husband. So he was excited about that. He says, "I never win anything." I says, "I know, don't get used to it." So, all right, we ended up picking up this garden flag. It says "Welcome Home." This is more like a fall one with the sunflowers or daisies or whatever. Could be summer or fall, either one. And I thought this was really cute. And this one does not, this one actually has a sign. It is by L. Spivey. That's the name on it. They just don't have the hanging mechanisms, that's all. So, all right. Sold 2 things on Poshmark this week. I sold these Zara shiny black zip ankle boots with faux pearls for $15. Those were a size 6.5, and I found those at a local thrift store for a couple bucks. And sold this cut from the cloth tan suede moto jacket, and that was a beautiful, beautiful coat. And that sold for $28. That was a size large. And I have just a couple more flags to show you. This one is really cute. It is a Christmas one, and it is Winnie the Pooh and Piglet decorating their Christmas tree. I thought this was really, really cute. Like I said, I have some for pretty much each season. And then the last one I'll show you is another birdhouse, and this one just says "Welcome." And it has a birdhouse, a watering can, a butterfly, flowers, and it has the spade down there. So these are adorable, and I do have more in the house. I have 4 more with sailboats on them. So I will have most of these listed probably this week. Definitely the Easter ones will be listed this week. But if you guys are interested in any of these and you don't see them listed, just send me a message and I will get them listed for you. But that is all I have for you guys today. I think that is all I have. And I thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. Ended up with 17 solds this week, so pretty good week. And I'm glad to see those skates gone. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite item was. Congratulate my husband because he never wins anything. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.